sitting here looking over my life, Lord. Let me take inventory. Can I take it? Can I take it? 'Cause I know you. I know you. I know you've been good to me, Lord. I come from a poor family. We didn't have much, but the Lord been good to me. Come from a poor family. We didn't have much, but the Lord been good to me. Come from a poor family. We didn't have much, but the Lord been good to me. Let me tell y'all something. I didn't have no money. How many of y'all were like that? A lot of my friends thought that was funny. But I'm so glad today that I can stand right here and say that the Lord been good to me. Let me tell you one more thing. Listen. We were raised in a shack, y'all. Sometimes clothes were thin that we put on our back.
Okay, and I'm back, of course, and I have my good friends here with me. Just want to share information with you this morning. We have talked down through the week, and when I was out of town, and I thought it would be beneficial to our young people, middle age and advanced in age, because we cannot forget the bridge that brought us across, those great warriors that stood in the gap in days gone by. We look at the two esteemed 80-year-old callers that called in this morning, and the 90 years of age that called in. And this is the knowledge that we must tap in on. We must not forget. I feel that the disconnect that we just talked about briefly with what is happening in our neighborhoods, the disrespect and the vandalism, and the elderly can't seem to find that peace. And and I just feel that when you work for so long and you got a home and you have paid for that home, or you should be able to enjoy it, as opposed to just almost like relegating you off to a complex somewhere. And so it's just like you go in there and you waiting on your eternal home. I feel that there's a whole lot that we must do, those of us who still have the activity of our limbs, that we must talk to the people, talk to people who are in charge, talk to the people that we are paying taxes to, that we want peace, we want harmony, we want in our neighborhoods. And then so therefore we can't forget those who stood in the gap. I just imagine those who have gone on and they are looking back now and they are saying that did we share anything? Do they know the struggle that we've gone through? The people that we put in these positions as politicians, do they know the struggle that we encounter and we sacrifice in order that they may have a right? So we just want to talk to you and share information and share some little documentary with you. And so may I this morning introduce to the audience Breezy, am I right?
Yes.
Breezy, and how are you this morning?
I am wonderful. How are you, Mr. Hill?
I'm doing great. And of course, you want to introduce that guy over there?
Yes, we got Paul Olsen right here.
Speak loud, baby. Do your
Oh, I'm sorry about that. We got Paul Olsen right here. It's wonderful to be here with you this morning, Mr. Hill. Yep, we wanted to touch subject on our culture, what we do for the people that are older than us. You know what I'm saying? Because they have experienced a lot more than we have.
Okay.
So we have to respect them. So it was an honor to do the Rosa Parks thing, which we're gonna.
Now, the Rosa Parks thing, and Paul, you can break in anytime you want to. Paul, you brought it to my attention about the Rosa Parks, and what is it that somewhat impressed you to move and get with her, and you going over videotaping and all?
Well, I have a neighbor just up the street, and this man from Germany, Ryan Mendoza, was doing a project right in his neighborhood. He has a house, and one on each side are abandoned. And this guy, John O'Malley, bought both houses, and they got a display, Trump Clinton, Trump Clinton.
Okay.
This made the front page of the Free Press, July 3rd, I believe.
And they made
so-
them take it down.
So
after it's-
we were driving down the street. I was showing her the lighting, Trump. We were in a stop. I know John, and then this Ryan guy was out there working on the lighting. I introduced. He
man.
was curious about her.
Okay.
And then she started singing. He goes, "You got to show up tomorrow, 11 in the morning. I got something, a
Yes.
project. No one knows about it." And it was this house in Ecorse on Deacon Street in Rosa Parks' original house where she lived. They're tearing it down.
Okay.
And,
Hold on a minute, Paul.
yeah.
We're going a little fast.
All right.
Say that again. It's Rosa Parks' her home,
Yeah,
and they are tearing it down.
yeah.
Now go ahead,
The
Paul.
city was going to demolish it.
Okay.
And this Ryan Mendoza somehow got involved, and he tore the house down. You'll see some, and put it in 2 containers, shipped it to by rail to Houston, Texas, Galveston, and then they shipped it to Berlin, Germany. And they're gonna like no one knew about it. We only bumped into it. It was 4 people originally just doing it,
Right.
and we helped out just the last couple days.
Okay.
Which was a privilege, actually.
Yeah,
It
she was.
Speak up loud.
It was a great privilege because I mean just to be there, I felt her presence immediately. Like when as soon as we arrived on the scene, I was like, wow, this is a powerful place. Like we're here.
Okay.
So it's just crazy that the state of Michigan, they want to tear it down, claiming that it's not a historic site. What do you mean? This woman lived there.
Okay.
But you got this man from Europe that came and actually said, hey, I value this.
Are we missing something due to the fact that we have been here, and we can always talk about Mother Rosa Park. I can remember over at I think it was Greater Grace when she had her home going, and all the people that came in, everybody was looking for Mother Rosa Park when they decide to seek a position in the political arena. You can't beat them going back and talking about Mother Rosa Park, and you're saying that this is her original home at the a historic site that the young people would be able to go if we were in our right minds, whatever. I don't know what transpired. We could have gone in and rehab the house and use it almost like a museum because we always talk about she sit on the bus so that we could all stand up, or we stood up and she sit down, and all this good stuff. But here they're getting ready to demolish it. Here is another gentleman that come from.
He comes from Europe. His
Okay.
name is Ryan Mendoza, and his wife Fabia Mendoza. She's great. I haven't met her personally, but I met Ryan, and it was crazy to me because he was actually putting in a lot of work. Like I watched this man. We watched him tear up the stairways. He's like, I'm getting all of her original.
Okay.
As much as I can, and he tore the whole thing down, and he's taking it back and rebuilding it
He was like
in
Tarzan.
her honor.
And what were you about to say, Paul?
The guy was like Tarzan. He was amazing. But we
Okay.
bumped into him by accident.
Okay.
Because he already had this house project going with Trump Clinton, which is still lit up on Lanphier Street down in the Brightmoor area.
Okay.
And
He had Trump Clinton.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hey,
Yeah,
you know.
and,
Oh man.
Now, I understand that you got some segments that you want to share with us. Dr. J, are we ready to share some of that information? What we're going to do, we're going to share that information, then we'll come back and talk. Is that all right? But in the meantime, before you do that, Paul, we have a celebrity here in her own way, and she's making her way on the charts. And we would like for you to give us a little bio about you.
Okay, well, I come from the east side of Detroit. Okay,
What area?
7 Mile and Goldburn, Bewick and Mac.
Well, you was over there where I grew. You know where I came here. You know where Mack and Lily Bridge in that area.
Yeah, you know where Cadillac and Kercheval and
I know.
yeah.
All right, okay,
Yeah.
right, okay.
I grew up singing. You know what I'm saying? Not
Okay.
only that,
Grew up singing.
I grew up singing.
Okay.
Not only that, I developed a talent for poetry, which turned into rapping, and then which my poetry turned into books, and you know what I'm saying. My main goal in this whole aura of the world, you know, is to get my people to stand together. At the
Okay.
end of the day, each one reach one, teach one. That's what my music is about. I can talk about, you know, drugs and this and that. That's done already.
Okay.
Now, what can we say now as an uplifting?
Okay.
Because there's too much going on. So that's what I was doing as a child, and I'm still doing now. You know what I'm saying? So I just love music. You know, I do hip hop, R&B. Y'all can catch me down the Sweet Soul Bistro on Wednesday nights.
Okay.
Great place to be. It's on 6 Mile and Schaefer, just east of Schaefer. You know, I'm a down to earth person.
So
I love music.
You love music. You started off your mother, your daddy. What were they? How did you, are you associated with a church? Did you start off singing in the church? Are you like the I think what it was the Supreme started on the corner? Y'all just started back in the day. You know, Motown. A lot of the entertainers, if you go back and talk to them, Paul, and you know, it was just a group of maybe would get together on the corner. They would just say, "How did you get into it?"
Actually, my father was heavily into music, and so was my mother. My mother had a karaoke machine, and we used to sing on that thing like
Okay.
relentlessly.
Still got it.
I still have it. And my father was a great singer.
Okay.
You know, sounded like Gerald Levert, R.I.P. Mom and Pops. You know,
Okay.
please rest in peace. I know they watching me right now.
Okay, okay.
You know, it was just pretty much of I literally woke up one day, and I know this is so cliche, but I literally woke up one day and realized like, hey, I want to sing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And not only that, I'm gonna write me a song.
Okay. Incredible.
And I
Yeah.
wrote my song,
Uh-huh.
and I went and I sang it to my dad, and he says, "Wow, you got a kind of a nice voice there. Keep working at it."
That's good.
And I haven't stopped since. I've been keeping it up. Not only that, I'm also writing a book.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's called Diamond Fox. It's based on the true realities of my life. It gives you chills. So hopefully one day I'll be able to give y'all a glimpse of that one day. But yeah, it's just pretty much my passion. I love just being creative. Anything that I can do that involve like my new song that I have right now, BLM Black Lives Matter.
Okay.
It's nothing but truth. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
great.
It's a great song as
Do you
well.
have the copyrights to it?
Yes, I
Yeah.
do.
Okay, that's what I was
yes, I
getting
do.
ready to say.
Yes, I
Watch,
do.
baby, you put it out there.
Oh, I wouldn't be mentioning
Richard-
it.
Okay.
It's already taken.
Richard
Don't try
Harrison.
me.
All right, Paul.
Richard Harrison heard it a couple days ago.
Yes.
Told,
Okay.
He
told
loved
her
it.
what to do to copyright it.
Right,
and
right, right.
and then we did that, and she sang it the other night live. Just
Okay.
plugged her phone into the sound system. But it's
But-
going to be much more polished coming up.
To answer your question, no, there was no church.
Okay.
There was no church.
Okay.
And I did not sing with anybody. People actually didn't like the fact that I could sing when I was younger.
Right.
I don't know why. I guess because I wouldn't shut up.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, but
Okay, okay.
Yep, I was just solo dolo singing my songs to my moms and my pops.
Okay. And are you a God person though? I'm trying to get to
No.
that motivation deep down in you because something is inspiring
My
you.
pain inspires me.
Your pain.
Yes.
Okay.
And now-
to our young people, you know, this is very interesting because I'm concerned about. Now we won't get into the depths of it. I don't want anything that's embarrassing to you, but you know,
Oh,
your
nothing
pain.
embarrassing.
When you talk about your pain, because there's a lot of people that will look at life and say, okay, here is Breezy. What do you?
Breezy.
Breezy on,
Yes.
on TV, and she just like maybe like through osmosis just showed up all of a sudden. It
Oh,
was
no.
something that you went through that you talk about your pain that see because we take pain in different strides. Some people give into it. You didn't give into it.
Correct.
So-
Correct.
So,
I am-
give us a little pain and so the people will know.
Well, as many people know me, you know, especially Paul, he's seen a lot. Like I said, I just lost my mother and my father within a year.
Okay.
Now, that's only accountable for the past year. But in the past, I wasn't around my mother. My father raised me.
Okay.
I have been raped. I have been kidnapped. You know what I'm saying? I have been through
Say this.
that.
Slow that down again. You've been.
I've been raped. I've
Okay.
been kidnapped.
Uh-huh.
I've been held against my will plenty of times. I've been held up at gunpoint. I've been through a lot of things that
Okay.
a 25-year-old woman, that these things were going on when I was 16, 17 years old.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know how to cope with that. So my way of coping with that, instead of saying, okay, I'm going to break down and kill myself, or I'm going to break down and go out here and do some dumb stuff to endanger anybody else. I said no. I'm about to sit right here and write my music. Now, don't get me wrong. That did not help me all the time.
Right. Okay.
Because I done made my mistakes. But that was a major part of what my music stands for.
Become a different person.
As you sometimes this will amplify.
Oh,
you know,
sorry.
you know that's quite all right. Yeah, but you know I love to get into that because through I played a selection early in Dr. Hollis' show that you don't know my story. When people come here, I love to know your story because there is a motivational factor involved. What I see now, although you're not like in the church, the church is not in you, there is that God that you really maybe you don't know, but He just continue to motivate and inspire you, and you don't give up on yourself. I love that about that. I know that we're going to come on down with the. Do you have anything to add to that, Paul? You know, like when
She's such a survivor that
Okay.
she has the whole future in front of her. And
yeah.
what's in the past is just a great learning experience, and you know, she's got the right attitude right now, and she becomes a different person when she's singing. It's like, you know, two different people completely. So
What are you into gospel?
I actually, yes, I am. And I have a gospel song, you know.
What is your gospel song?
Oh, you want me to sing it?
Yeah, just give me a little tip. of
Okay.
it.
Through hard times thou shalt not rob, steal, or kill. But through hard times thou shalt look for God to heal. And breathe Him and praise Him and give Him all you got. Let it go and give it all to God.
I mean, now look, girlfriend, you about got me messed up. When you get into the gospel, baby, and you start talking about God, because you know you got God in there. You know, see, I know where I came from,
Oh, yeah.
and I
That's
know
good.
what's responsible for me being here, and you being here with me, and Paul being here with me.
yes.
You know, so God has a way of putting us in touch with one another. Paul, what were you about to say?
that was a new one for me.
That was
Yeah.
all right. I think we're going to get this quick call, and then we're going to
was
have
great.
Dr. J to get us lined up. Caller, talk to me this morning. How are you? Caller, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, speak to me.
Well, I'm calling about my water has been cut off.
Okay, could you call me back after this interview, and we'll see what we can do?
Okay.
Thank you, baby. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, Dr. J, why don't we roll some of that footage? And so this is the J.D. Hill Show, and this is my guest. You are?
Breezy Caprice.
And
Paul Ocean.
all right, all right.
Please don't shoot me. I tell him, please don't shoot my son down. Please, Lord, don't lay him down up on the ground. He trying to live. I'm trying to straighten up my crownings every day we grow up. We looking at history now. And what we got to do is raise up too. Power to the people. Tell them do what I do. I'm trying to live right. Tell my queens you're a queen. I try to tell my kings just exactly what I mean. I just want to live. Tell them I just want to fly. Try to take it high all the way to the sky. Rosa fought for us, so did Martin too, when we gotta do everything they wanted us to do. Baby's dying, mama's crying, can't stop now, I wanna live. Baby's dying, mama's crying, can't stop now, we gotta survive it. I just wanna live. Oh, I just wanna live. Officer, please don't shoot me.
getting ready to wrap up here. Friday afternoon.
You know what?
Caprice is working hard.
Hello.
Titus, you're on film.
I'm filming bugs.
Guy never takes a cigar out of his mouth.
I
Can't work without it.
got some good bugs for here. It's the best Home Depot has to offer.
All right.
They're gonna be dead.
Here's film lady number 2. What's your name? I'm film lady. What's your name?
Talk.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing? You want to dance?
Asset WHPR TV 33 is we able to bring this young lady and my friend Paul and let them all across the world able to just show what we can do and Paul will he will go anywhere with his camera and he will take Breezy with him or by himself and he'll just videotape when I was there and I had the Church of Accountability. Paul was one of the first members there, and he's been with me ever since. And when you see him in here, and we see what was happening here. Now, what I want you to do, Breezy and Paul, take us through, if you can recall, the entire segment that we saw, the demolition and all, and the purpose of it. And I saw you out there working.
Yes.
You don't find sisters getting out there with all of that wood and you throwing it up on
I
the
don't
truck.
mind.
You
I don't mind. No, you know
Sure.
what? I done scrapped metal before. I picked up hundreds of pounds of metal by myself. I can do it. But mainly, it was just crazy because it was so few of us out there.
Okay.
Like I said, we did get there within the past 2 days of it being done, but it got done. Ryan Mendoza, he was actually just stripping the whole house down.
Okay. And that's Rosa Parks' house?
Yeah, that's Rosa Parks.
house.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was stripping her house down. I mean, if you would have seen how dedicated this man was,
Okay.
he was working like a tyrant. He was
Yeah.
going.
Okay.
And he just, it was inspiring just to be there. And for me to be able to do the song and to be in the documentary,
Right.
which is called I Just Want to Live. You know, and at the end, for me to say, officer, please don't shoot me. I'm just trying to live. You know what I'm saying? And I wrote that like literally 2 days before he asked me to do it, and I didn't even know. He didn't even know he was gonna have a singer on it. You know?
Okay. Excellent.
He's
Paul?
he's making his own. He did his own footage
Okay.
all over Detroit, and he's making the movie. It will be a documentary out. I don't know when, but this hasn't still. He didn't want any news people to know about it or anybody. It was just that's the crew you saw out there, and without her and I, that he would have just had 2 more less people.
Right.
And he took all as much wood, bless you, as he possibly could. You know, all the nice moldings, and
Right.
so they're gonna redo it in Berlin, Germany.
In Germany.
And then they're probably, I don't know, he's already set up some type of Detroit house overseas already. So he's known, world renowned actually, but they're going to make a movie, and that little clip that she did about people, Bob is, that dying,
Sure.
and yeah, that's going to be, he said in the movie, and yeah, and I give him a lot of credit, but you would think that somewhere in the city of any or the whole thing could have been moved or kept. They can put up a street sign about the lady,
Right.
but not actually preserve where something.
Right. Right.
And we met her niece, who is a beautiful. Her niece lived in the house with her,
Okay.
and she's a beautiful lady. She was just so happy that
Okay.
it was being done because she didn't want to see. She grew up there with Rosa Parks.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
she didn't want to see the house be demolished and
Right.
go unrecognized.
Sure.
They kept the
That's-
Motown, on the boulevard, Hitsville. That's there. That's just another house, but an important one, just like you would think. But it was just so getting run down, and the city was going to demolish it. So instead of that being done, he said, "I'm going to move it to Germany," and it was an expensive project. I don't know how he got it's some type of grants he's given,
Okay.
but it's probably ironic that the American government probably gave him the grant to move it out of the country. You know, that's I don't know for sure, but
Right.
stuff like that seems like it can be possibly done.
So, Breeze,
You know.
you're going to follow up on that and make sure that we get the information back, right here at WHPR and TV 33. And what we want also, we would like anybody that's on the JD Hill show, we just like for you to make a verbal commitment that if things really materialize in the way that you want them to go, that you won't forget WHPR and TV 33. And when the revenues start coming in, you will be revenue sharing with WHPR and TV 33, because we're going to do all we can to put you in the spotlight. And to help you, as I'm going to come over where you are performing. You normally
Sweet Soul Bistro.
Okay.
It's on 6 Mile and Schaefer. It's east of Schaefer, right? Yeah.
Yep.
East of Schaefer.
Okay.
And you come on down, but I would never. I've been associated with WHPR now. I think it's been about 7 years.
Okay.
And I've done nothing but grow,
Okay.
since being around here. So no, I intend. I don't know if you heard me earlier. I am all for my people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to support CBS. This is my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else has their opinion. I don't want to support CBS. I want y'all to get your own cartoons and you know what I'm saying? I don't want to support people that are not standing up for us out here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's actually not touching subjects. So of course I would never forget about WHPR.
And I want to thank
And
you.
let me just add this right here, Paul. Then you come back with the. We just want to let everybody know that, and she's about what 25.
Yes, I am.
And she's still and she has that energy, that drive, and that spirit of a radicalness, and all. So we want everybody to know that the views and the opinions expressed here on the JD Hill Show is not the views and the opinions of WHPR TV 33 or its sponsors, advertisers. We're just trying to keep everything because we want you to be able to just mount on your wings of assurance and just fly, because you're at that age and stage where it's time really now to become a critical thinker. To look at your life. I talked about this morning. My daddy used to tell me, son, run before you have to. And when you have to, you won't have to run so hard. Now you see you are running. You're at that running stage.
Right.
And see, later on, you want to get to in life where the work that you've done will speak for you. The time that you invested, your dividends will come back to you. So just don't forget and make sure that you are serious enough to be serious. Okay, Paul, you were about to say something.
Yeah, thanks to you right now for us being your guest, and Mr.
Yes, very
Watkins,
much.
Mr. Tyler for encoding that clip of footage. That's
Yeah.
nice of him. And Turbulence in the Morning, engineering, and it's beautiful weather, I can say. And what a day, I love this type of weather.
Right.
She hates it. It's the melanin in you that drives you.
The
you know.
melanin, Paul. It's called melanin.
Well,
Yes, I
I
have
know you get
melanin,
hot.
and it is hot.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
With that fancy hair,
No.
All right, baby.
Oh,
All right.
I wanted to say one more thing, Mr. Tim.
Sure.
I do want you to have the first, announcing of my BLM,
Okay.
my Black Lives Matter. So whenever you want me to come back on, I'll have that ready for you. So
Okay.
the
Sure,
people
sure.
can see, because you're gonna love it. And
Okay.
if you want,
Truly.
if you want to just hear a snippet of it,
Okay.
that's really important to me.
Uh-huh.
Okay, it says, they say we free, but I can't really see it. Looking at the newsman, it's hard to believe it. Little girl dies, nobody blinks an eye. 10 cops died, now they want to start a riot. Say they want equality, but they can't really see. Black fists in the air, yeah, I pump it proudly. You know what I'm saying? So it got I say
great.
R.I.P. to Eric, Sandra, and Mike. Even kill Alton with no gun in sight. Killed a man that was in a seatbelt with a baby in the back seat. Lord, please help. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna love it.
Okay.
You're gonna love it.
And did you ever put music under it?
Oh yeah,
Nice.
yeah. It has music under it already.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
but I
alright.
don't have the
It's
music.
got a
But
nice-
as soon
it's
as
got
I
a
get
pretty
it ready,
melody to it.
you'll
Right.
be the first one to have it.
All right, baby. Love you.
Love you
All
too.
right, let's take some phone calls. Ready to take your phone calls?
Yes.
and Paul got the album coming out. He's just gonna be whistling like he was. Okay. All right. Caller, talk to us this morning. Thank you for calling.
This is my second time calling.
Okay, could you speak up, please?
Yes. I'm 85 years old.
Yes, ma'am.
Congratulations.
And my water was cut off
Okay.
Monday.
All right. I'll tell you what I want you to do. Call, you got your pen and paper?
Yes, I have.
Call 872
872
2900.
2900.
Right, now that's over at the historic Little Rock Baptist Church, but what I want you to call, leave that information. We're going to try to get in touch with Maureen Taylor. If Maureen Taylor...
Yes, I've been trying to get in touch with her, too.
Well, hold on a minute, Jason, baby.
But I haven't been able to.
We're trying to work with you now. Just hold on and get this information. Maureen Taylor, any of her people, her team members...
Welfare.
Okay, Maureen Taylor, Agnes Hitchcock, if you are out there and you're listening, please get a valid phone number and Maureen Taylor and have them to call. Well, we don't want you to leave your number, but...
well, I have left my number.
Well, hold on.
I haven't been called back.
Hold on just a minute, baby. And I want you to call, let's see... Yeah, just call Maureen Taylor. We're going to try to help you over at the historic Little Rock Baptist Church.
Okay.
It's nothing at the moment that I know of that we can do due to the fact that it's Saturday and it's hard to get people out to turn the water back on, or Sunday. But Monday we will try to work on that. And if you call that number, 872-2900, Dr. Holly or his staff will work with you and we'll try to rectify the problem. Is that okay?
It's not that I'm trying to get help for the pay the bill. I've offered to pay the bill.
Yes, ma'am.
They seem like they don't want to accept it.
Okay, well, that's what we're going to work on Monday. Can you?
And this is the first time I've ever had anything cut off. I've been here since 1968.
Okay, all right. Well, what we're going to do, baby, just give us to Monday and call that number 872-2900.
If I live till Monday.
Oh, okay. Well, baby, and you will live. God's will. We're going to make it. Okay. And you call me back next week, because Dr. Holly or his staff or Maureen Taylor or some of them, they may call in now and leave a number. I want you to stay by your phone, hang up the phone, and make sure with your pencil and paper you write down the number someone called in, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Love you.
Thank you. Love you, too.
All right, baby.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.
Oh man, that's messed up.
Yeah,
my
you
goodness.
know, these things happen. I would, but we on
She's
live.
gonna have to wait till Monday.
Yeah, we on live TV because and I don't want Paul to get in trouble because I tell Paul to go there and take his tool and open it back. No, but we won't do that right now.
Right.
You understand?
So we can.
Because you and I will have to sing all week long to pay a fine for Paul
Raphael
going
on
out
us.
there.
I don't mind it. As long as they support us.
As long as they support. Okay, baby. Well, you're about to say something because you got other phone. We got other calls coming in.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. You're about to say
No,
something.
I just wanted to say I'm looking at your products right now, and I absolutely love the shea butter. Oh my God.
Thank you.
I use it every single day, every day on my hair,
Okay.
everywhere.
She
it
actually
smells
puts it.
so
Tell them what you do. It's a formula.
I put oil in my hands.
Okay.
And then I put the shea butter, and then I mix it and I put it in my hair.
Okay.
And it's just a great product. I love
you.
it.
Thank you,
You're
baby. Thank you. And see, you know how to psych me out. You know how to psych me. Hey, Pauline, your favorite is that soap also.
I use it right up here to shave with, and
Yeah.
and it's lovely because you don't smell. It doesn't have that fragrance, and it's
Right.
not going to track. And that the virus it's serious. They
Yeah.
had a baby born with it in New York.
Sure.
I heard about yesterday, and it's bugs are bad.
Right. And I went southbound, Paul, as you know, and I made sure that every day, even here in the city of Detroit, and I can say of assurance from the time of the summer seasons, I haven't gotten one mosquito bite. And sometime when you go on the outside of your house, it depends on where water has somewhat. It don't have to be
I
there,
haven't
but
been
them
bit yet
mosquitoes.
either. This
Yeah,
I
I haven't got bitten, and I love that. And I just thank God.
Now,
for
where did the mosquitoes go?
yeah. Okay, let's run the road. We don't want to keep. Caller, talk to us this morning. How are you?
Mr. Hill, good morning to you and your guest.
Good morning.
I'm not able to hear you on my phone. They interrupted it with a lot of static, too much static for me to hear. But it saddens me to hear that Mother Rosa Parks residence has been taken out of the country to be restored.
Well, you know,
Another
hold on,
example
hold
of
on.
how we allow our history to be taken away from us.
It's,
And we know nothing about it until after the fact.
right. And now,
It's the political system.
what type of phone are you on, ma'am? Are you on a?
You know, I've had this phone for over 30 years, and within the last 2 months, it seems like there's a deliberate static on here. I can't hear over the phone. I have to hear on the telephone.
Right. Yeah, you need a new phone, baby. Over 30 years. It's
I have 3 phones, and all 3 of them wouldn't require a new phone, Mr. Hill. This is something.
Well, then have you called your carrier and made?
I'm not going to go into that, but this is a perfect example, as I heard over the years about Motown changing ownership, First Independence National Bank, which is now just First Independence Bank, and many others that change ownership. And our heritage is taken away from us, and we know nothing about it until after the fact. And now, Mrs. Parks' residence will be restored in another country.
All right. Thank you.
In Germany.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. But she need to work on that phone, because anytime we're going to replay the information that you're sharing with us, I try my best to the callers that call in. I want clarity.
She probably needs a new cord.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. Yeah. It's that cord, walking over it and moving around over that time. So now, where do you see yourself? We would say, you hope to see yourself. We would say 5 years from now.
5 years from now, Mr. Hill, I see me owning about 4 homeless shelters.
Okay.
Because I mean, there's so many apartment buildings out here that are abandoned that can be used, but people just let them go to waste. So I mean, why not buy a couple of those and put some people in them? And other than that, I see myself way further with my music.
Yeah.
I see my book being completed and me working on a 3rd one.
And you already have one.
Yes.
And what is the name of that book?
Diamond Fox.
Title, Diamond Fox.
Yes.
And how did you come by that name?
Well, back in the day, instead of me giving people my name, we didn't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? That was my name.
Okay.
So I used that from the age of 16 on up into 21.
Now, let me sort of get a little personal. Your educational. Are you still in school?
I am not currently in school, but I am going back. I've never had below a 3.0 GPA. I'm very, very intelligent. I plan on going. I think I'm going to do medical assistance, but I'm kind of leaning. It's nothing, but I know I want to work on my music. I know I want to do music. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't need to go to school for that. But
you remind me so much of me at the age of 25. I had all of this information coming in, what I wanted to do, like you were talking about in the medical with your like your group home or whatever, and your music. But see, you have the time now to really launch into the deep. You have the opportunity and the time to make mistakes and rectify it and come back from it, because sometimes what we are seeking is really not for us. If talent that you have been blessed with, we have to get to the point in life where we prioritize it. Everything else is secondary. And when you look at this talent, the entertainment world, that's a vicious world out there. It is vicious, and it's hard to get your breakthrough in it. But by the grace of God, if you are serious, you will get your breakthrough. And so we want you at the age of 25 begin to look into prioritizing, because your talent will bring into the type of revenue that you need in order for your like your group home, other activities, and your education. Getting back, even if you get into Wayne County Community College, an excellent school, you go there, you try to increase your knowledge, because as you begin to talk with the big boys and the negotiators and the contracts and everything, by you being a young lady, need to get into that business law. You need to get into and how you are able to articulate when you go in and sit down and negotiate. All of this, I'm just telling you, baby.
Right.
I've been there.
Right.
I've been
I
there.
understand.
And I just want you, because I just feel the vibes of so much talent that you have.
Thank you.
And I want you to take care of yourself. And that's the thing. You got to take care of yourself. And
I ain't been doing a whole lot of that lately.
well, let's see what our callers have to say. Callers, if you would like to call in, you're welcome to call in. I have Breezy here with me, and I have Paul with me, and so whatever you want to talk about, and I'm trying to use this also to empower our young people. And if you're out there of the age and stage, and you've been where she's at, and you want to add information or encouragement, we invite you to call on in. Help us to help us to help us. All right, caller, talk to me this morning. How are you?
Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi. I'm calling in about the elderly lady that was talking about her water was cut off.
Yes. Yes. Are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here. I suggest to you that lady needs to be attended to right away, because she's an elderly lady, 85 years old. She might be going without water. She might not be in no air. And the hot temperatures that's going on right now.
Okay.
Somebody needs to think about what's going on with the elderly people.
Okay.
Okay? Just don't brush them off.
Well, it's
right away. She might need attention.
Okay. Here's the thing. There's no brush off. If that's what if that's the opinion you have, it's the idea that as of right now, I mean, it's nothing I can do. It's nothing Paul can do.
Nothing I can do.
And if you want to share some information where you are, and that she can make contact with you, maybe you have some information that will help her. Do you have
now she needs some attention right at this moment.
Right, but you're saying she needed, but are you able to help her?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. If I could get her address, I'd like to go over to her house and see if she need any help.
Well, I'm going to just let you, if you want to, give your phone number, because I told her to be by, and I don't normally do this, but since you really want to pursue that, we'll just have to bypass the normal procedures. And if you want to leave your phone number or call up front, call 868-6612. You have that number?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
866.
No, 868.
868.
66.
6612.
Yeah, and maybe Dr. J is up front. Dr. J, if you're up there, make sure you intercept this call and follow up on it, if you would, my friend. Call that number, would you please, ma'am?
Okay, yes, I will. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, caller, talk to me. How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing great. This sounds like the doctor. Is it the doctor?
This is he.
Yes, sir.
I want to say congratulations to Paul's friend. And I met her a long time ago, and she has grown a lot since then. And I commend her on all of her endeavors, and like you say, Paul looking like a young man and all decked out and like he'd been lifting weights or something.
No, it's the camera, doctor. It makes me look a little bigger.
Thank
How
you
you
so
doing?
much.
And one thing else I have to say, Brother Hill, that one song that somebody don't know God, show them put it in that song.
Okay, all right.
And that was a great. What I heard was great. That's got to be recorded.
Yes. Okay.
It was
all
a
right.
surprise.
All right. All right. Well, that's
Well,
good.
thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm glad you liked it, and I hope all is well with you.
Doc, give us
Go ahead.
Doc, give us an update about the hair doctor. And you know, we have missed you, and you've been on the recuperative trail, and although they circumstances and situations in life tried to get you down, but you have that mindset that you will not rust out. You might wear out, but you will not rust out. So give us an update considering the hair doctor.
Okay, by using the term the young lady said, God is with me and I'm with him, and he will not fail me, and he never failed me this far. He's going to keep me going strong, because it won't be much longer. You're going to see me back at the station, because I put him first, and I'll be back at the station. And I'm doing good at some point. I can't run, but I'm hopping around.
Okay.
But I thank God for allowing me to be able to be as good a shape as I am in right now.
Yeah.
And hopefully in the near future you'll see me back on TV.
Yeah. And Doc, give us some overview of how instrumental Paul was to you when I sent him and had him to call on you, and did he come to your rescue?
On time, and he was right on time. And thanks again, Paul. I mean, you was right on time. You and Miss E just y'all took care of me. Cause Brother Hill, you know, I just had got out of the hospital from the rehab, working with me, and I needed something so I could exercise in. And Miss E made arrangement, and Paul picked up my bed and brought it on here, and then the missus set it all up for me. So it helped me to do my exercise and do what I need to do to get back on the Cooper Trail and to be strong. But I had to keep putting God first, because without him I couldn't make it.
Right, absolutely. Well,
You know, it's
And Doc, are you? I heard, I was talking to Gladys Knight the other night. She called me on the phone. You know, I heard it through the grapevine that you are operating even. You're not up there in Inkster. Gladys said you're operating from your home, operating the shop from your home. Is there any credibility to what Gladys Knight was actually saying?
Yes, because there are so much, over 30 some odd years in the same place. I said almost 40 years in the same place, doing the same things, the things that I know that every person don't know, and even my daughter been with me for a long time, and there's a lot of things that I can do here that when she needs me, she called on me, and then I can execute it from this end.
Yeah.
All my distributors and all this stuff that I know that know me, I can execute things for her from this end, and then all she had to do is follow up, and I thank God for my mind, because as you said earlier, nobody knows my story. And I'm gonna bend, but I ain't gonna break.
You ain't gonna break. Now,
That's right.
now, Doc. Now, I think that you are trying to slide something through the young people out there. You know, are you saying that you can go on a computer now with what I've taught you? I think I was the one that taught you. You are able to go on your computer, execute all your plans from home, all of your suppliers, your vendors, and get the stock into the shop. Gladys Knight was talking about that the other night. Is there any credibility to that?
Well, you were right on cue. You're right on cue. I have I'm one of those seniors too. But the thing about it is, but the young lady there just turning 25 with her life ahead, and there's so many young men and women looking up to her. All I can say about that, besides myself, be like me. Stay strong, stay focused, and put God first, and you will make it, whatever you want to do. And like you said, Brother Hill, make sure you have it documented and have it locked where nobody can take it away from you, and don't let nobody stop you, and continue to moving forward. I know Paul is on your side. He got your back. And ever since I've been knowing him over the last 5 or 6 years, he introduced me to you. He got your back, and keep listening and keep going strong, and you can make it.
All right.
And maybe somebody will look at you and say, I can make it too. Because we need young people like yourself to encourage other young men and women to be strong. Don't let them just stop you. And Brother Hill, they are not dumb. They get that direction in the wrong place and the wrong way because they forgotten that they are the leaders of tomorrow. When somebody like yourself, Mr. R.J. Watkins, and myself, and Brother Paul is going on, who is going to take over? Who gonna run this race for us?
Don't worry, I got y'all. I'll make y'all proud.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you so much, Doc. We see that the judge is in here, and if I don't get off in time, I'll be handcuffed and going into her courtroom, and then you'll have to come and get me. So,
I'll hop right down there and get you.
All right, Doc.
Thank you. Y'all have a blessed one now.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Doc. Thank you. All right.
Bye-bye.
All right. Okay. Now, we lines are basically full. We want to take these calls, and then we're going to get ready and transition out of here for Judge Thomas, and she'll come on in. Callers, talk to me quickly. How are you? Turn your TV and radio down. Okay, I'm going to the next call. Caller, talk to me. How are you? Caller, are you there? Okay.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, talk to me quickly, please.
Okay. What I want to tell you about, in other words, is the health issues that people are dealing with. I would like for them to go to the computer and punch up Reptilian, that's REPTILLIAN, PACT, PACT.
Okay.
The Reptilian PACT.
Thank
you. You'll find out what's going on. And another thing I like to say, in other words, be very selective about the foods that you eat.
All right.
Because all of the foods are poison.
Okay.
And this is no joke.
Okay, thank
Once
you.
Once you read the Reptilian PACT, you'll understand that.
All right, thank you, my friend. Call me again when I have time, and I'll get right with you.
Thank you.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Caller, talk to me quickly. How are you?
Yeah, good morning. I'm enjoying your show, Dr. Hill, and I'm glad to see Paul. I finally see a face with the voice.
Okay.
And to your guest, Breezy, I just want to commend you and encourage you to go strong. And when you first said from the east side, that's where I grew up at. That's where the real thoroughbreds were.
Oh, yes, baby.
All right.
Real
Thank you.
And you just have so much talent. I heard from the jazz, the rap, the MC Light, the old Lil Kim, the gospel. I mean, you could go on to so many directions with your talent. It's just raw natural talent. And I also wanted to know, is there a contact number if someone wanted you to,
perform?
I don't want to say
Definitely.
hire your services for singing.
Okay.
Just a contact number for an event or something like that.
Definitely.
Contact you.
Are you ready?
And
Are you ready
I'll
for
hang
it?
up and listen.
All right, thank you, and thanks for your call.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. Give that quick contact number out. We will make sure that the people get your contact number. Come on in.
All right. If anybody wants me for a track, booking, performances, anything like that, you can give me a call at 586-339-4617. 586-339-4617. Also, follow me on Instagram at young_most313 and on Facebook at Deep Diamond in the Rough. And, just call me if you need me. I'll be there.
And remember to add J.D. Hill's name to it, because when she come and perform, I want some of the percentages to come back here to this station.
He said, "Hey, yes, y'all gotta hold on.
y'all got to help the brother. You got to help the brother in this station right here.
Yes.
I won't take the money, but it's coming right back here to the station. And so Miss Breezy, make sure, baby,
we got
because
you.
I'm gonna have you back on here. I'm gonna work you to death.
Hey,
all right?
I don't mind it.
Let me get the last quick call. Caller, talk to me quickly. How are you?
Yeah, good morning. Good morning. Raphael calling.
Hey, Raphael, man, how are you?
Not too bad. Good morning to Paul, Breezy, and JD.
All right.
Good morning.
Excellent show. Excellent show. One of your best.
Thank you, man. Hey, call me on my business line, Paul, 885-43. Raphael, because I got to talk to you, man. I can't ever catch up with you when I need you. I'm trying to figure you and I got to go to the woodshed.
Because I don't see why you can't catch up with me.
I can't seem to that.
I can't get a hold of you.
You can't get a hold of me. Okay, but Raphael, we really miss you, man, and I need you. Okay.
Okay, we'll work out something.
All right, brother, and I
right.
just want to thank you, and with your entertainment, your background, and with Miss Breezy, I would like for you all to get together and just discuss some particulars, okay?
And Paul's an excellent drummer. He don't talk about that.
Oh,
Excellent
yes,
drummer.
he is.
Okay, all right.
Thank you, Raphael. I've been trying to get a hold of Aaron also.
Okay,
I
we'll do.
know this hot weather is killing him during the work week, but
Yeah, Caravana this next weekend, so we'll be in Toronto.
Oh, you see, there you go again. As Ronald, who was that? Ronald Reagan told Mondale when they was debating that time. There you go again. There you go again.
Okay.
That's why I can't catch up with him. Thank you, my friend, and we'll talk. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Raphael.
All
Thank
right.
you.
All right.
Bye.
All right. We're coming to the end of the show. We got on a few minutes. We got about 5 or 6 minutes to go, but we're going to take about 1 or 2 because we're going to set the stage for Judge Thomas. Paul, clear out. What do you want to say, Paul?
real quick, I had to work a regular job, but on the weekends we had a wedding band for about 10 years.
Okay.
Right now, if she is lucky enough to just pursue it and have some help, you know, we don't know, but she's like, let's hope, you know, but yeah, that's all I got to say.
All right,
it's not easy making it in the music business.
All right, thank you,
know.
Paul. Go ahead, Breezy.
I just want to say to everybody out there, thank you, Mr. JD. I appreciate everything that you and the station has done for me. I really do. And to everybody out there who thinks that they can't do something, that's where you're making a mistake right there. You know, don't limit yourself. You can do whatever you want to do. It's all about if you got the drive and determination to do it. You know what I'm saying? Just as you wake up every day and turn on Facebook or whatever you're doing, it's just as well as you can do whatever else. But as I said again, you want to book me for anything, call me 586-339-4617.
All right. You got it. So this has been the J.D. Hill Show. I was in for Reverend Dr. Jim Holly, my very good friend this morning. If you want to get in touch with Dr. Holly, 872-2900. If you want to get in touch with J.D. Hill, call me 885-4321. That's my business line number. If you want to get in touch with the hair doctor, call area code 313-277-2319. That's up in the Inkster area. Dr. E is up there this morning taking care of the business up there, and the hair doctor is executing the business from his home, from his cubicle. I'll just say from his. He got a cubicle. Y'all got to see that. So that's the hair doctor. Look forward to it Monday morning.
277-2319.
Yeah, that's up in the Inkster area. Okay, and of course, our judge is getting ready to come on, Judge Thomas. She has outstanding guests with her this morning. You owe it to yourself. Don't miss it. Judge Thomas is coming up next. May God bless all of us, and I'll see you when I see you.
Thank you, Mr. Hill.
Thank you. All right.